Hello Cancer, welcome to my channel Synchronicity Tarot. This is your reading for October 22. Okay, we have Archangel Zadkiel here to support your reading today. Thank you for being here, Zadkiel, today, making a connection to all our Cancer viewers and me and the reading. So this, I do find that this provides a very accurate, a more accurate and more powerful and in-depth reading for you. So Zadkiel will help you find tolerance and forgiveness. He works on the violet ray of purification and transmutation, helping you to release lower vibrations and ascend to a higher way of being. Angel wisdom suggests that you visualize yourself in the violet flame and invoke Zadkiel to help you. Place your troubles and difficult relationships within the flame so that all negativity is transmuted. You are blessed to have drawn this card today, for it indicates that you are ready to walk the path of light. And there's an affirmation for you, Cancer. I am cleansed with the violet flame. Okay. This is a wonderful angel energy to work with. So the violet flame, if you're having any relationship problems, family, lovers, work, whatever it might be, if you just do that visualization and put you and everybody else involved into this beautiful violet flame, and imagine, just let that purification take place so that that situation is then completely imbued with love and forgiveness where it is needed. That doesn't mean to say that you have to start thinking things about people, that you don't have to think anything. It's an energetic process that will help you open up your heart where it may have been closed down, and then you will receive information, messages, feelings that are more loving towards the situation, and you'll find over a little bit of time that situation does actually start to get a lot easier. And I have practiced this a number of times, so I can speak from experience of it. I'm always really happy when I get this angel energy, because I can just put you can use it anytime you like. You don't have to get the card. Zadkiel, Zakiel, and you can use that violet ray of purification visualization anytime you like, over a few days, and then you'll just realize that things are changing for the better. Okay, so there we go, in you go. Oh, hang on, in there, that's it. Oh, right, thank you. Okay, so thank you, Zadkiel, and let's get on with Cancer's reading for October. Okay, so we're going to have the overall energy for October, what it's best to embrace, what's best to release, message from Spirit, challenge area, growth area, and focus going forward. And I should think I will be pulling some clarification cards for you too, Cancer. Okay. All right, so the overall energy for October for Cancer, please. Okay, Queen of Wands. And what is there to embrace for Cancer this October, please? Three of Cups. And what is Cancer to let go of this October? Knight of Swords. And what is the message for Spirit this October, please? Okay. And what is the challenge and growth area for Cancer, please? Queen of Swords. And what should Cancer be focusing on going forward from October, please? Focus going forward is the Lovers. Okay, I do read reversed. I do kind of leave it to the last minute as to whether or not I am going to take that reversed position as having some meaning or not. I'm actually going to turn them all up the right way today because I think we've got a number of reversed cards. I think it might just be that perhaps because you've got this Three of Swords here, it seems like there's a bit of pain to deal with. So it might just be all of these cards. I've got a feeling today. Let's just check. Okay, should they be? Yes, they should be the right way up. They should be the right way up today. Okay, that's fine. We can just... Sometimes it means something, sometimes it doesn't mean so much. And that's just the nature of tarot on that particular reading, I think. That's the way I work. Oh, so where are we? Okay, we have got the Queen of Wands. And this is the overall energy for you, Cancer. Male or female, this is about our intuition. This is about feminine power, and it doesn't have to be for a woman. It's about things like intuition, wisdom, having a powerful feminine side. So anything psychic, intuitive, nurturing, creative. Wands are fire, and that's a very creative energy, fire. So it's about, I think, embracing the side of yourself this October. So if you're having any kind of little synchronicities or premonitions, and it's about being in touch with your gut feelings. I always like to point out the cat, because the cat really represents not caring what other people think, and not in a kind of going out and embarrassing yourself way or being nasty to people. It's more about being you, and in all of your quirks and your idiosyncrasies. And if you are getting into a spiritual practice, I mean, I know a lot of people who get into tarot, they don't want to tell anybody about it. Well, if you've got any kind of if you want to come out as a spiritual person, this October is the time. I think the Queen of Wands encourages you to come out, be who you are, do what you're going to do, live in your integrity. And the more you do that, it's amazing, people don't question you, because if you're happy and you're confident, they just don't. It's only when you do things and you don't really seem au fait with them yourself, I think that people think that something's up. What you do is kind of irrelevant to some extent. So that's the sort of energy for October, Cancer. It's creative, it's very powerful. You can manifest with that energy as long as you are going to be yourself. Don't worry about what other people think. What to embrace? Wonderful time. Cups, that's water energy, that's you, Cancer. I think embracing support from your friends, from your family. I think it's a time, if you're just get out there, live, socialise, network. If you've got a business on the go, it's time to make contact with as many different people as you can. It's not a time of isolation at all, I don't think. Not with this Three of Cups. So really embrace people, fun, celebration and connection this October, Cancer. Now, what can you let go of? Now, this will either be letting go of a person who has the qualities or, of the Knight of Swords. So swords are air. They're in the realm of the mind, which often with the Knight of Swords means that there's a lack of thinking. Feeling. So sometimes it can be about having to put down our emotional response and just get on with something. And not get too kind of overwhelmed by emotional responses to stuff. But in terms of a person, this is quite a brash, possibly thoughtless at times, can be very direct. Now that can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing. But as we're in the sort of what to let go of position with the Knight of Swords, I think on a personal level it's going to be about letting go of speaking before you think. You need to be coming from the heart this month and making sure that if you're getting angry, if you've got to say something, go to bed on it, count to 10, think it through. Does it need to be said? It may be that it doesn't, especially if you're going out and seeing a lot of people. You may need to kind of be a little bit careful about how you phrase things to people. How are you you may have a real need to bust through something because it's making you anxious. But I don't think the bust through method, you know, the gung-ho bust through, I'm just going to do this and hang consequences method is going to work for you, Cancer, this month. I think a much softer approach, using that inner wisdom and intuition as to when it's right to say something, if it's right to say something to other people. This could be a person. It could be any air sign. It could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Or it could just be somebody who embodies those qualities of sort of, yeah, they've got conviction, they're going to go forward, you want them in a fight kind of thing. But it's not something that's serving you anymore this October. So it may be a person you need to get away from in a job, in a relationship, a friendship, any kind of collaboration that you might have. It might be to put down either the air sign or somebody who embodies this sort of direct, not so feeling, can be quite brutal actually, way of going on. Message from Spirit. Okay, 3 of Swords. So threes, you've got 2 threes here so far. That's good. Threes are creative, the number. So it's a creative time, and you've got the Queen of Wands. I'm just sensing creativity. I'm sensing with the 3 of Swords, it's about facing up to pain and moving on. If there's something that's been hanging around hurting you, it could just be negative thought patterns going on. You could be unable to mentally put something down. And I think message from Spirit is, if you can put this down, you've got a really good life, basically. I think with the 3 of Cups here, you're looking at sharing your troubles with other people, lightening the load, having fun, okay? I think looking at that 3 and then this 3, you're going to clear a lot of stuff by just getting out and having some fun and celebrating, putting the pain down. Don't dwell on the pain, Cancer, this October. It's time to get out and enjoy yourself and live in the light, I think. Yeah, and again, we've got growth area and a challenge area. We always grow from our challenges, and I think this is sort of just backing up to some extent that Knight of Swords. So this is your challenge and this is your growth. So things do need to be said. Truth does need to be outed. It needs to be handled in a more adult way than the Knight of Swords. Instead, the challenge is to be more the Queen of Swords. So she's still direct. She's about the truth. She's about integrity, but she is more grown up than the Knight. And she will be, unless there's a completely subverted energy, which I don't think it is here actually, looking at the other cards, then you're just talking about somebody who operates head over heart first. Okay, they're logical. And I think this is what you will need to be employing. So it looks like there will be things that need to be said and done around the heart, around relationships. And Cancer, you know, you're a wonderfully emotional, intuitive sign. But I think sometimes you can get overwhelmed. I'm a water sign, I'm a Scorpio. You know, there's a tendency to get completely drowned in emotion and thoughts around emotional matters. So if you can just imagine her, I mean, she's a really good one to look up to do visualization. And if you go back to my tarot magic videos, you'll see I've been working on the swords to use visualization techniques using the tarot. So if this is a particular area of communication, that you need to sort something out, but it's just trying to find some balance between being really passionate and emotional and not and cold. You know, there is definitely something in between. I think you're looking for the middle ground this October, Cancer, and just use that Queen of Swords energy to help you sort it through logically and how you're going to handle it. And focus going forward. Well, I would say anybody who is looking for a lover, for a partner, this October is looking really good. You've got the Lovers, you've also got the Three of Cups, and you've also got putting down past hurt. So if that may be some encouragement to you, Cancer, that if you are looking for love, it's time to do that bit of hard work. Well, just do that bit of work about putting down past hurts. Do some visualization. Maybe, I mean, I always say, you know, go and have some therapy sessions if you need to, if you're finding it difficult to put something down. But there is definitely energy here for you to be in touch with yourself, and for you to be in touch with other people, for you to manage things in a grown-up, logical way. And it looks like that will bring in love. It may be love in your relationship you already have, because you need to talk something through with your partner, male or female, and anything in between. So it's just about finding a really good way of communicating with people, because you've got this lovely mixture of fire, water and air here. So you do have a really good mixture of the elements that should kind of coalesce to give you what you need this October. It could be about making a choice, because the lovers, this is Gemini energy as well, so that might be a specific person that's coming in for you. It could be a Gemini, that is an air sign. So yes, and that's about communication as well. So there's something about the energy of communication this October, Cancer, and doing it so that you are not upset and you're not upsetting anybody else. Probably you though, Cancer, that's going to end up getting upset, because you're very open-hearted. But it looks like love could be here in all shapes and forms. Okay. It might mean that you need to make a decision. I mean, if we do look at that Knight of Swords, if it's a more sort of personal to you reading, you might pick something up. People do in these readings that it is personal. It could be that you need to end a relationship with a Knight of Swords type character, somebody who's too brash for you, Cancer. I would say I would not want to see a Cancer with a Knight of Swords person. I think that would be too much for you and your sensitivity. So it might mean that you need to use your Queen of Swords to get this person out of your life, so that you can find the right kind of love for you. Or it could just be choosing a different situation, getting out of a job, getting out of some kind of project, so that you can go forward happier. Okay, so let's I'll just check in. Okay, so yeah. So yes, putting down that pain, having fun, getting in touch with your inner wisdom. Lovely. Now, are we going to clarify who? I'm feeling Cancer needs the Osho Zen Tarot to clarify today. Okay, let's see. Yes. Oh, I love it when it whizzes round. It's not me doing it, you know. So yeah, that's a very, very, very strong yes there. Thank you, Zakia. So let's clarify on that Knight of Swords. That's the one I'm drawn to at the moment. Please, can I please clarify what? Oh, we've got past lives. This card, out of all these many, has come up, I think, in three readings this October. I don't know if it's because it's Halloween. It's about ancestors, maybe. So if you're interested in doing the deep work, it could be some past life regression. There could be somebody in your past now or in a past life. Could even be you. It needs clearing. Something of this brash, overbearing, insensitive energy needs clearing. It's quite a deep one, and it's come up. Yeah, it's the third time. It's October. I do think we are closer to the other kind of realms around this time of year. I can sort of feel it. There's a sort of deep rumbling, sort of deeper feeling about it. And it's a really good time to let go, honour our ancestors, and let go of any shadow that over our lives. from the past. Okay, so that's lovely. So it could be a past lover that is still kind of either hanging around or mentally haunting you, or it could be a past life situation that needs clearing. It's going to bring you a lot of joy when you get rid of it. Especially that Three of Cups there, message from Spirit. Past lives, there's pain, Knight of Swords, there's a little bit of a link there. So if that applies to anybody, if you've been thinking, oh, perhaps I need to clear the deep past, I do think now could be the time, Cancer. Right, okay, let's have a bit more on that Three of Swords. There we go. The outsider. So it could be something to do with you feeling locked out in the past. It might be a feeling that you have now which is causing you pain, that has left you with a residue of the outsider. You feel like you're in, the grass is greener somewhere else. Maybe that's it. I'm kind of getting the feeling that something's happened where you felt isolated. And that's kind of the area that you need to be looking at. Just monitor your feelings, dreams, any sort of thoughts that come in that attack, make you feel a bit low and a bit kind of a bit unstable. Does it have that outsider feel to it? And this kind of goes very nicely with not being the outsider, because this is about connecting and networking. And that's what you must embrace. That will get rid of a lot of this. The embrace is like the antidote to some of this stuff. You may even, when you go out, meet somebody who's a shaman or a past life regression therapist, somebody who can kind of point you in the right direction about how you can get rid of some of the darker bits that are hanging around in your life now. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. I might just put another one on the lovers for you. So the focus going forward for Cancer this October. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is the third time I've had this one come out as well. Letting go. So love is here for you in whatever form you need it to be. But there is definitely the letting go. This letting go and this past life card have come up together at least 3 times, maybe 4 times for these October readings. So I think you're not the only one who's going through this energy shift at the moment, and I don't think it's unusual for a number of people to be going through these energy shifts at the same time, if we think how much influence sort of astrological changes can have on us, and just all sorts of energies. So yeah, it's there, but there's a bit of work to do, but there's love there for you, Cancer. There is love. Let's have another little go at that love card. Making that choice. You're going to be able to make the right choice when you clear your head and heart. Yeah, look at that integration. So the outsider, so you go from the outsider, if you can let go of these darker feelings and this sort of darker energy that's around, you're going to work towards integration, and that's what you really need to feel good. And that's when you'll meet somebody, you'll get that job, that thing that will happen is when you're in your flow, and your flow can't be there when you're having too many kind of negative thoughts. So there's a wonderful, wonderful image there. Integration card. Letting go and then integrating with another 2. Okay, right, I just have a little bit more on that Three of Swords. What would help there? What do we embrace? Well, what more do we embrace to let go of the pain? What can we embrace? What can Cancer embrace to let go of the pain, of the darkness, the dark residue? Oh, the burden. Well, it's definitely a message that something needs to go. Yeah, there's a burden here. There's a kind of long, distant burden, I think. It could be a parent that was very Knight of Swords. It could be longer ago than that. It could be a lover that's just, as I say, mentally haunting you. This burden needs to be released. It's about living in the light. If you feel like you're going to kind of go into a hole and stay in and brood, sometimes there's a need to do that. I don't think this is the time, Cancer. I really don't. I think you need to get out and see people and live in the light. I haven't had that for everybody, but there's definitely, it's different ways of dealing with the same stuff. For some people this October, it's been about going in. It's been very moony. It's been very hermit. It's been very watery. For you, Cancer, it's kind of the opposite of who you are. It's actually going out, getting outside, opening that gate. Find the key. You don't need, it's not locked anyway. Have a look. It's probably not locked. And then open the gate and go through to that beautiful place. Get out of where you are. You can do it. And I know you want to stay at home a lot of the time. It's a very Cancer thing. Or you will find that your anxiety is relieved from domestic life. That's not what I'm saying here, though. For you, it's about connecting this October. Get out, meet people. Keep in mind that you want to work through this pain. I think you will meet them outside. It's not about you. You need to actually go to other people here. Sometimes it's about going in. This is about going out. This is about talking to people and being with people to get the answers that you need. I think you will be directed to somebody. That's on that note. Three of Cups. Let's just clarify on that. Oh, isolation. Yeah, it's saying don't isolate. Wow, don't isolate. Do not isolate. If you've got any pain, do not isolate this October. What can we get by going out? What do we get by going out? Cancer, what do we get by going? What's this? No, I don't think that's it. Let's cut the pack. What do we get by going out? Guidance. There we go. Oh my God, this is really connected reading. Sorry, I didn't pick the other one because they were two stuck together and I just wanted one card to come out, and it's the guidance one, and that's exactly what I was talking about. So it's great being right, isn't it? Yeah, I'm really pleased because I think that's my real, it's got isolation, then it's got guidance. Get out, you're going to find your guru, you're going to find that person, you may even find the lover. Yeah, you need to immerse yourself in other people this October so that you can live in the light and lighten the burden, shed the darkness. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I think that's an absolutely amazing reading. Go out for support. Okay, watch how you interact with people. If you've got anybody in your life who is making you feel bad about yourself, then ask for divine guidance to remove them. Okay, and remember, you are the Queen of Wands. All right, and love is on its way. All right, thank you, Cancer, and have a great October.